2024 Chevrolet Silverado EV. Although it shares its electric powertrain with the brash GMC Hummer EV, the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado EV resembles a more classic take on the electric pickup truck. An available midgate design allows users to fold down the wall between the bed and the cab for additional storage space, a feature that some may find reminiscent of the now-discontinued Avalanche pickup truck from the early 2000s. The large battery pack is said to provide up to 400 miles of range per charge, and DC fast charging tech can juice the battery with 100 miles of range in just 10 minutes. Dual electric motors provide standard all-wheel drive and up to 664 HP, and the Silverado EV will be capable of towing up to 10,000 pounds and hauling up to 1,300 pounds of payload. Chevrolet hasn't released full specs and information about the pickup, but has said it will build it in Michigan at the same plant that will build Hummers. When it goes on sale, the Silverado EV will face stiff competition from the Ford F-150 Lightning as well as upstart offerings such as the Rivian R1T and the Tesla Cybertruck. What's new for 2024? The Silverado EV will be new to the Chevrolet lineup and is expected to debut as a 2024 model and go on sale sometime in 2023. Engine, transmission, and performance. Unlike the Hummer EV, which comes with up to 3 electric motors, the Silverado EV will be powered by 2. The setup should still provide robust acceleration performance and, in the top-spec RST, Chevrolet claims a horsepower rating of at least 664 horsepower. The base WT trim makes do with 510 horsepower. All-wheel drive is standard, as is a 4-wheel steering system. Buyers of the RST model will find that their truck comes with an adaptive air suspension. A set of huge, cool-looking 24-inch wheels is optional. The Trail Boss model will likely add locking differentials, meaty all-terrain tires, and other adventure-ready items to the Silverado EV's suspension. When we get a chance to test drive the Silverado EV, we'll update this story with driving impressions. Towing and payload capacity. At launch, the Silverado EV's maximum towing capacity will be 10,000 pounds for the RST model and 8,000 pounds for the WT. Chevrolet said that a model with a 20,000 pound towing capacity will eventually join the lineup. Range, charging, and battery life. The Silverado EV will utilize General Motors' novel Ultium battery technology, which can be scaled up to create a battery pack as large as 200 kWh. Chevrolet claims this will give the Silverado EV a driving range of up to 400 miles per charge. Obviously, real-world range will vary, especially when towing, a task that the Silverado EV should be able to handle with relative ease. DC fast charging capability will be standard, and Chevrolet claims that 100 miles of range can be added to the battery in just 10 minutes at a public DC charging station. Interior, comfort, and cargo. We were able to get a peek inside the loaded RST model and were impressed with what we saw. That truck featured a fixed glass roof, black and white two-tone leather upholstery with red piping, and about the same passenger space as a regular Silverado crew cab pickup truck. Rather than a console-mounted shifter, Chevrolet's designers have opted for a column-mounted stock, which creates space for a massive storage bin between the dashboard and middle armrest. Infotainment and connectivity. All models will come with a mostly digital dashboard, with both an 11.0-inch infotainment touchscreen and an 8.0-inch digital gauge display coming as standard. Upgrading to the top-level RST unlocks an even larger 17.0-inch infotainment screen and an 11.0-inch gauge display. Both systems are reconfigurable to the driver's preferences, but, thankfully, climate controls remain simple analog knobs mounted in a slim panel on the lower part of the dashboard for easy access. Chevrolet hasn't released all the information yet for the Silverado EV's infotainment system, but we expect Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to be standard, with in-dash navigation, SiriusXM satellite radio, and an onboard Wi-Fi hotspot also being part of the package. Safety and driver assistance features. Chevrolet hasn't disclosed information on all of the Silverado EV's standard driver assistance features, but we're told the brand's hands-free Super Cruise system will be offered, at least on the high-end RST trim. For more information about the Silverado EV's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Key safety features are likely to include standard automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, Available adaptive cruise control with semi-autonomous driving mode as more information becomes available. We'll update this story with more details about pricing and which one to buy. WT $42,000. Lieutenant $50,000. LTZ $75,000. Trailboss $85,000. High Country $90,000. RST $107,000. At launch, the Silverado EV will be offered in price leader work truck, WT, guise as well as in off-road Trailboss and loaded RST trims, but Chevy says mid-range trims will be added later to round out the lineup. The WT model will sell for $39,900 before destination, but lacks many of the truck's coolest features. Instead, we'd aim high for the Trailboss or RST or wait for a nicely equipped mid-range trim to become available.